Question number 166. Which of the following mosques were built by Shah Jahan? Jama Masjid, Quatul Islam, Moti Masjid. The answer is A and C only. The Red Fort in Delhi, encompassed by magnificent buildings like Diwan-i-Am, Diwan-i-Khas, Moti Mahal, and Hira Mahal, reflect the architectural skills of the times of Shah Jahan. The Moti Masjid inside the Agra fort, made exclusively of marble, the Jama Masjid in Delhi, with its lofty gateway, series of domes, and tall and slender minarets, are the two significant mosques built by Shah Jahan. Question number 167. Which of the following mosque is built by Aurangzeb? The answer is Badshahi Mosque. Aurangzeb's reign witnessed the construction of Badshahi Mosque in Lahore and the marble tomb of Rabia ud Dawrani, known as Bibika Makabra, tomb of the lady, at Aurangabad. Question number 168. Across which river Mughal's greatest bridge is built over? The answer is Gomati. Apart from the many massive structures, the Mughals contributed many civil works of public utility, the greatest of them being the bridge over the Gomati River at Jaunpur. The most impressive feat is the West Yamuna Canal, which provided water to Delhi. Question number 169. Which of the following statement is correct? The temple of Govind Dev at Vrindavan near Madura and Bir Singh's temple of Chaturbhuj at Orcha, Madhya Pradesh display Mughal influence. The Shalimar gardens of Jahangir and Shah Jahan are showpieces of Indian horticulture. The answer is both the statements are correct. The Shalimar gardens of Jahangir and Shah Jahan are showpieces of Indian horticulture. Mughal architecture influenced even temple construction in different parts of the country. The temple of Govind Dev at Vrindavan near Madura and Bir Singh's temple of Chaturbhuj at Orcha, Madhya Pradesh display Mughal influence. Question number 170. Along with whom masters of miniature painting Abdus Samad and Mir Sayyid Ali came to India? The answer is Humayun. The Mughals achieved international recognition in the field of painting. Mughal minarets are an important part of museums of the world. The masters of miniature painting Abdus Samad and Mir Sayyid Ali, who had come to India from Central Asia along with Humayun, inspired Indian painters. Question number 171. Who among the following were famous painters of Akbar's court? The answer is Dashwant Basavan. The Persian text of Mahabharata and Akbarnama were illustrated with paintings by various painters. Dashwant and Basavan were famous painters of Akbar's court. European paintings were introduced in the Akbar's court by Portuguese priests. Question number 172. During whose time portrait painting and the painting of animals had developed? The answer is Jahangir. During Jahangir's time, portrait painting and the painting of animals had developed. Mansour was a great name in this field. The great Dutch painter Rembrandt was influenced by Mughal miniatures. While Shah Jahan continued the tradition of painting, Aurangzeb's indifference to painting led to dispersal of the painters to different parts of the country and thereby led to promotion of painting in the provinces. Question number 173. Which of these are correct? Jahangir and Shah Jahan were patrons of music. Paintings in Babarnama and Padshah Nama depict women dancing to the accompaniment of musical instruments. Both the statements are correct. According to Aini Akbari, Tansan of Gwalior, credited with composing of many ragas, was patronized by Akbar along with 35 other musicians. Jahangir and Shah Jahan were patrons of music. Though there is a popular misconception that Aurangzeb was against music, a large number of books on Indian classical music were written during his regime. Paintings in Babarnama and Pachanama depict women dancing to the accompaniment of musical instruments. Question number 174. What was the administrative language of Mughals? The answer is Persian. Persian, Sanskrit, and regional languages developed during the Mughal rule. Persian was the language of administration in Mughal Empire and the Deccan states. It influenced even the Rajput states where Persian words were used in administration. Question number 175. Who among the following wrote Akbarnama? The answer is Abul Fazl. Abul Fazl, patronized by Akbar, compiled the history of Akbar in Akbarnama and described Mughal administration in his work Aini Akbari. The Aini Akbari is commendable for its interest in science, statics, geography, and culture. One 76. What was the biography of Shah Jahan? The answer is Padanama. Akbarnama was emulated by Abdul Hamid Lohari and Muhammad Waris in their joint work Padshahnama, a biography of Shah Jahan. Question number 177. Who among the following wrote Alamgir Nama? The answer is Muhammad Qasim. Muhammad Qasim in his Alamgir Nama, a work on the reign of the first decade of Aurangzeb, followed the same pattern as that of Akbarnama. Question number 178. Who among the following translated Babur's autobiography into Persian? The answer is Abdur Rahim. Babur's autobiography, written in Chagatai Turkish, was translated into Persian by Abdur Rahim Kani Kanan. Dabistan is an impartial account of the beliefs and works of different religions. Persian literature was enriched by translation of Sanskrit works. Question number 179. Which of the following statement is incorrect? The Sanskrit works produced during the Mughal rule are impressive. Rajavali Pataka, written by Prajnabhata, which completed the history of Kashmir, belonged to reign of Akbar. The answer is none of the statements are incorrect. The Sanskrit works produced during the Mughal rule are impressive. Sanskrit literature of this period is noted for the kavyas and historical poetry. Rajavali Pataka Kavya, written by Prajna Bhatta, which completed the history of Kashmir, belonged to the reign of Akbar. Question number 180. Match the following. Tajika Neelakanti Tarasuko, Rasa Gangadhara Neelakanta, Siri Akbar Jaganada Pandita. The answer is 231. The translation of Upanishad by Dara Shukla entitled Sir-e Akbar, The Great Secret, is a landmark. The Masnavis of Abul Fazi, Upti, and Nazri enriched Persian poetry in India. Akbar's astronomer Neelakanta wrote the Tajika Neelakanti, an astrological treatise. Shah Jahan's court poet Jaganada Pandita wrote the monumental Rasa Gangadhara. Question number 181. During whose rule Urdu as a common language of communication for people speaking different dialects? The answer is Mughals. The greatest contribution in the field of literature during the Mughal rule was the development of Urdu as a common language of communication for people who speak different dialects. Regional languages acquired stability and maturity, and some of the finest lyrical poetry was produced during this period. Question number 182. In which language Tulsidas wrote his devotional ideas? The answer is Awadhi. Tulsidas, who wrote in Awadhi, the Hindi dialect spoken in the eastern Uttar Pradesh, was very popular for his devotional ideas. Marathi literature had an upsurge due to the literary contribution of Eknath, Tukaram, Ramdas, and Mukteshwar during this period. Eknath questioned the superiority of Sanskrit over other languages. The verses of Tukaram kindled monotheism. Question number 183. Who among the following wrote Manu Charitra? The answer is Alasani Bedanna. Krishnadevaraya, the Vijayanagar ruler, through his Amukta Maldya, an epic poem on the Tamil woman poet Andal, and his court poet Alasani Bedanna with his Manu Charitra were the leading beacons of Telugu literature during this period. Malayalam, which hadn't separated from Tamil as language, received a separate literary identity during this period. Question number 184. Who emulated Bhakti poetry in Assamese language? The answer is Shankara Deva. In Assamese language, the tradition of Bhakti poetry was emulated by Shankara Deva, who initiated a new literary tradition. Assamese literary works were produced in the fields of astronomy, arithmetic, and treatments of elephants and horses. Ramayana and Mahabharata were also retold in the Assamese language. Question number 185. Who wrote Neethi Neri Vilakam? The answer is Kumaragurubarar. During this period, Tamil literature was dominated by Saivate and Vaishnavite literature. Kumaragurubarar composed important literary works such as Meenakshi Ammai Pillai Tamil and Neethi Neri Vilakam. The Christian missionaries like Roberto D. Nobili and Constantine Joseph Besky, who is Veerama Munivar, contributed much to Tamil language.